that practicing Ramadan. Welcome. For those who don't know, this is normally a job who speaks. And normally, a job who speaks serves a dual purpose. Normally, it serves as the political education class for the Black Panther movement. And normally, I talk to you about being the professor of the class and tell you how I don't define myself by where I was born. I define myself by where I'm from. That's normal. We ain't gonna be normal today. And normally, I got on the Black Panther movement attire to reflect my position with that organization. But we're not going to be normal today. I got to step back and be the elder and talk about the definition that we have and should have because of us being from the land that the Creator chose to give every resource in the world. We've got to understand what comes with that. We're chosen. And we're chosen to be upright. We're not chosen to get off the beaten path. We're chosen to make everybody get on the right path. So I don't want to talk to you about who I'm trying to make myself be and who we are trying to make ourselves be. I want to talk to you about being us. And I want to talk to and ask the elder. Because the elder wants to be free. And the elder knows that the youth, y'all are the key to us being free. And I'm saying in my 77 years, and the years I got less, and I got to have 100. But in the at least 23 years that I got remaining, I want y'all to do the work in order to make us free. Elder, you say you want to be free. Free from what? Good question. I want to answer that question not from being the director of Pan-African Affairs for the Black Panther movement. No, that's who I'm making myself to be. You understand what I'm saying? That's who I've become. But I'm talking about who I am, who we are. We've got to understand who we are. We were chosen by the distribution of the resources. Yeah, that the path is there, and it's all right to be a path, but I'm talking about who we are. You can have another definition and still be this person from this land that the Creator put every resource that's in the world, and I want to talk about that person, who we are. And I want to talk about it because the elder is hurting. The youth is giving me pain. And I put so much faith in the alliance of Sahel states, especially my brother Ibrahim Traore. And I put so much faith in that, but right now, some of the things that's being reported that appears to be true, it's giving the elder pain. Elder, what is that? Another good question. See, I'm reading where, and it appears to be true because I checked it, that our brother Ibrahim, president of Burkina Faso and also president of the AES, Alliance of Sahel States, is establishing a relationship with the International Monetary Fund. That causes me pain. Because the International Monetary Fund is not concerned about the development of the people to have the benefit of this land. It's trying to stop it. And brother, you're hurting me. To establish a relationship with people who are actually trying to hold us back. The IMF ain't no good for us. They're evil. And they're moving on you and trying to look like cut you from the herd. So you're not a trioca, a divine three. It's you. And I'm not saying that this is the case, but this is the way it looks. And that hurts me. Because I believe that the Creator that chose us to give us every resources on the earth, right here in this land, that chose us. I believe He also chose you. Because our people are looking to you, man. We're looking to y'all. Y'all done ran the white boy out. French. And say that now it's about sovereignty. We're gonna do what we're gonna do, like we was chosen to do. And we're gonna do it together. And France trying to get back in, and my brother Chijani in the middle took him out. I don't care if you come back here blazing, shooting guns. We got guns too, and you're not coming back in here treating us like you was treating us, because we're gonna do what we're gonna do. We're the chosen people, and we're gonna act like it. And so they couldn't get up in there, and you ran them out. So here comes America with their money. And it's a pittance, and I'm gonna talk about that. But they coming with their money, and they're pulling you away from the threesome to make a deal with the devil. The IMF is a snake, and see psychologically, they have waged a successful war to make us think that we need them. We don't need them. They need us. And I want to use the gold resources that's in Burkina Faso, my brother, President Ibrahim, the chosen one. I want you to act like you're chosen, man. You the key. I was talking to a brother from Sierra Leone yesterday, and I was sharing with him how I was over in Burkina Faso, and he was telling me what his president Burkina Faso needs to do what y'all doing over there in Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. He says the African population really looks up to y'all. And then when I shared with him that you was establishing or had taken a loan from the IMF, he put his head down and he said, dang, man, that's disheartening. What I'm trying to say is Africans all over the world, brother, are looking to you. And we know that the IMF is a devil, and you shouldn't be associated with the devil. We don't need them. They need us. And I want to show you how to include you, and then you probably already know this, but all of us need to know it because we got to understand the psychological war that is being waged on us and the impact that it's having to make us make bad decisions. We fight good. We can run them off the land. But when it comes time to talk about how to conduct ourselves on the land, we conduct ourselves in a way that's still beneficial to them and detrimental to us. We win the fight, but we lose the negotiation. And if you look at that in light of the gold resources that are on that are in the land of Burkina Faso, it becomes very clear. But Burkina Faso, in 2022, you had about 8 tons. Give me that. You had about 0.8 tons of gold that was being mined and then you done that in 23 too. Gold revenue was 0.88 or 0.8 billion. In 23 it was 0.9 billion. In 2024, and you took over in 2023, and so from 20 to 24, you increased to 1.2 billion. And now, since you've been in power, you increased from 2024 to 2025. You got 7 billion. Your posture is psychologically causing the people to be proud. And now when they go to work, they say, well, we're going to get these resources out of the ground so that we can use them to build the country. And you've been doing well. You done got the country self-sufficient, and y'all working together. You got the country self-sufficient in feeding itself. You're building cars. You are building roads. I mean, you're developing the infrastructure. And when you look at the cost of the infrastructure, give me that next slide. When you look at the cost of the infrastructure, you find out that spending is pretty consistent. No, the other one. I want that one last. That's one I just showed. It shows that you've been consistent. In 2022, you spent 1.1 bill. In 2023, a little less, 1.1 bill. And then in 24, you spend a little bit more, 1.3. In 2025, you spend a little bit more, 1.5. But pretty consistent. But your gold your gold revenue has increased off the chain. And so you can use that to finance your infrastructure. This money that you're supposed to be getting from IMF, the International Monetary Fund, the devil, is supposed to help you fund your infrastructure. And when you look at what they're giving you, give me that next slide. The IMF is giving you, they want to give you $136 million to help in your infrastructure, and you find out that that's about 2% in 2022, and about the same in 2025, and the highest that the expenditure came was 4%. But in every year since you've been up in there, the International Monetary Fund has funded, or the money that you got from the International Monetary Fund, the devil, has funded less than 5% of the money that you done spent on the infrastructure. You don't need that. And they done got you strung out over 10 years. First 5.5 years, you don't have to pay nothing. Go on, blood. Look, we know you need this money. You want this money. Go on, and we'll give it to you. And you don't even have to start paying it back for 5.5 years. But now, as you're giving it, and it looks like you're doing well with your old gold revenues, but as you're doing it, now we'll give you the money if you make certain benchmarks. What? We don't need you to come over here and tell us what to do. We don't need that, blood. That they already have shown historically, if they tell us what to do, it's not to our benefit. They're the devil. And we don't need them. You don't need them. They done gave you $136 million, and you messing with 1.1 billion. You don't need them. You don't need them. And for you to have that relationship, it looks bad. It makes people question around the world. I'm saying there's an alternative. If we are Pan-Africans, look, there's 50 million of us in the United States of America. 80 billion in South America. But let me just talk about this 50 billion that's here. If 25 million of us gave you $10, or if the 50 million gave you $10, that would be double what the IMF done gave you. And look, we can make it a fund to where it's that we invest in your mining of the gold, and we don't give you the money, we invest it. We say, look, use this money to create your infrastructure so that it can better handle the increase in the labor productivity that you got, and with that added production, that added reaping of the profits of the gold, share with us. Because we're going to give you some money to help with your infrastructure. We're going to help you build a road. We're going to help you build a school. We're going to help you create the world-class system so that in your schools you can address your 80% illiteracy rate. That is the Pan-African way of doing things. Work with us. We're in this together. And then they're going to come in and give you some more money. They just say, we're going to give you another 2-3 million, 200 million to increase your health infrastructure. But if we give you the money, then you got to give us the information on what it is that you're working on, and we want you to work on Ebola and two other diseases that are not coming to my mind right now. But as you work on those, we want to be able to monitor that. We don't need them in there spying on us. Take their butt home. We'll gather that information. And we'll use it to increase the health product that we're offering to our people. We don't need them. They need us. I'm telling you, the Creator that chose us put every resource in the world on this piece of land that he created us on. We don't need them. They got to get out here in the water. If they want something that and to keep my cameraman don't like me going off, like, let me come over here. Hell, I'm still off. Everybody else in the world got to get out here in the water to get everything that they need to have the quality of life that they want. They got to get out here in the water. We don't have to get out in the water. It's all right here. And brother, just like we have been chosen by the Creator who gave us this land, it looks like he done chose you, Ibrahim. Man, don't mess around with the devil. That hurts the elder, man. Because the elder wants to be free. And if you feel like you need some U.S. dollars, we got U.S. dollars. And Lord knows, to come up with $10 over here ain't nothing for nobody. Hell, the homeless man might have $10. And if you can tell the homeless man, hey, blood, look, now we might be able to help you to get around that homelessness. If you give us $10, then we're going to invest it in some gold, and it's going to make you some money and keep on making you some money. So that $10 is going to go to work, and you helping your people become independent of this Western culture that treats you like shit. And that ain't just here, that's around the world. And Brother Ibrahim, man, our Creator has chose you, man. You got to act like it. And I'm the elder. I'm not talking about I'm with the Black Panther movement or anybody else. I'm with us. I'm with us. I want to be free. And you the key right now, man. You the key. You don't string yourself out over 10 years and give them all that kind of influence inside the country to tell you what to do. No, we need to be telling them what to do. We the ones in charge. We the one that got the resources. And see, what they doing is they trying to slick us out of the resources. We win the fighting war, but we lose the negotiation. That's got to stop. The elder wants to be free. And you are key to that freedom. We had a good mobilization last week. And we're really looking forward to the opportunity to you speak for us, speak to us. Because we got to coordinate. We got to be one. And you got to stand, you can't let them make it look like that you're doing independent of Goita and Chiani. Y'all won, man. That's the example. That's what we're talking about, coming together. We're talking about using that as a seed to grow a tree all over the world. Don't let that devil tempt you with a pittance. You got to be patient. I notice in that younger generation, y'all ain't got no patience. Man, we got enough. All we got to do is take our time and develop it, and we gonna win. Damn, I'm sounding like that boy that's up in there in them white people's house. But we gonna win. And I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about us. We'll build our own bus. We don't need them. They need us. And we got to start acting it. And that's the natural order of things now. That's the way the Creator made it. They would have to need us. Because the Creator put every resource in the world on this piece of land right here. And He gave it to us. And you key to that, man. So don't hurt the elder. Please don't do that. The elder wants to be free, and he don't only want freedom for himself, he wants freedom for us. Freedom from Western domination. Freedom from white folks telling us what to do. Freedom from white folks shooting us down and shit. We doing too much of that of ourselves. But that's because we don't know who we are. And you can tell us. You can show the example. You can be that. I'm asking as the elder. Be that, my brother. Be it. We can't go back. And see you, Harriet Tubman said that she could have freed more of us if we only knew that we were enslaved. Well, see, that applies right here. See, you would think that how did they not know? And see, this is the same situation here. How do we not know that messing with the International Monetary Fund is making a deal with the devil? That's because the elders didn't teach us. And as an elder, proudly, been gifted with all these years, double sevens, back to back. I wear it proudly. And I don't want to be like the elders in our enslavement that didn't tell the youth who they were. And who these people that you trying to be like are. They're the devil. They're doers of evil. And we can't hook up with them like that. So that's the message from the elder. Unbought, unbossed, and unafraid of the truth. And Lord knows I'm going to tell it. The whole truth. Every bit of it. And it ain't going to have any clothes on. It's going to be the butt naked truth. And y'all got to help me, man. Y'all the key. Y'all the key. And I'm going to teach, and I'm going to have to teach. And I'm going to have to teach from the platform of being an African, being from this land, being the chosen people. Don't let somebody else take our claim to fame. No, they can't have it. We ain't going back. And you're the key to help us to go forward. We're not going back. The elder don't want to be hanging in trees or see you hanging in trees. Don't want to see that fruit hanging from the trees, as Billie Holiday said when she went to Mississippi. She said, that's some strange fruit. I don't want to see it. And you know I don't have. But one question for you. Ibrahim, You ready to take your rightful place? Really? I hope so. I hope so.